Today we're fitting this window into this Peugeot Boxer van. The window we've chosen for the side of the van is going into the sliding door. We've chosen the CRV 700 by 450 Adventura top-hinged window from Jackson's Leisure. This window is going to be sort of where the kitchen is, and we wanted it to be able to push open so that we can open it if the weather isn't that brilliant.
We've got all these locks on it, so this is the reason why we bought this. This is a double glazed, fairy style window that you push out. So if it's raining, you can still open the window. Apparently these are really good, as in they're quite resistant to a bit of wind as well, so they'll stay out there because these are quite strong. Shafts.
They're not shafts.
They are.
They're not shafts.
So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to measure this window. We did order the 700 by the 450, but we're just going to check because you never know. First of all, what I will do though is I'll go through some tools with you. So we've got a tape measure. Obviously you're going to measure the window with that. Sharpie pen, we're going to mark this on the outside of the van. We've got the drill with the step bit so that we can drill the hole ready for the jigsaw blade to go through. Have a nice step bit, otherwise you have to keep changing that because you can't just go straight in with a thick one. So either that or you go with a small bit first and then step up to the larger one ready for the size of your jigsaw blade. So I've got some metal universal fine tooth blades. I'm going to cut it with a jigsaw. We have got the file to file it down once it's done. Some red oxide to stop it from rusting. We have got the 221 Sikaflex, which will go on the outside of your window, gouge it in with the gun. And then I have got, I'm going to hand screw those in because a bit of my research has shown that those screws are like butter and the heads melt away quite easy, so I'm just going to gently hand screw them in. It won't need anything like that. And then this is for your frame that you build for your windows to go into, then your frame, and then the aluminium frame on the inside, but we'll show you that as we go. So that's everything we need, guys, everything we need. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to measure this. Like I said, we have got a 700 by 450, but I'm just going to check. You never know. So it's there, yeah, them bits there. 450 there.
The measurement's actually this internal frame here.
That screws into the aluminium one here. I'm going to say, I'm going to get my glasses. It's always handy.
Come on, old girl.
What we do need to remember on this as well is, doing a bit of research, is you're going to have to measure it from the outside of the van because we want it to look like it's in the middle of that panel. Now, if you was to on the inside, apparently it sits a little bit skew-if or to one side, so we need to measure from the outside. That was just something that's just I've just remembered.
Make it
central to the outside, yeah. What I've done is found the middle and then measured out to the end each side of the measured the window half and half and half and half, right? But it's a little bit lopsided like that, so now I need to fix that. Come on. So we have cut a 700 by 450 template. The template's gonna go up. We hate cutting holes in the van. We hate cutting holes in the van. Oh, look at that!
Yeah, 5 inches. 5 inches and 1. Yeah. Is that what Johnny's on the piss? That's a lot of fingers. Not bad, it's 2 centimetres. Okay.
Right, so it's getting cold and a little bit damp, so I'm not going to risk the Sikaflex and the adhesive not sticking to a wet, cold van. So I'll do that tomorrow. So what I'm going to quickly do before we end up today, before we close today, is make the frame. So the frame, I'll just show you a piece of wood here. This frame is different to the ones you would think it would go there. It doesn't. It sits on this part because this bit goes to the van. Then it sits there. Then you've got the black frame, aluminium frame that sits over the top of this bit here, screws into there. It doesn't screw into the wood like you would think. It actually screws into the frame itself. It just clamps this wood in place to fill this gap, if you like. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this end to that end, and then obviously the wood will come like that, and then we'll measure there to there, if you like. So that piece of wood, sorry, it'll go like that. There you are. So that'll be the frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the aluminium
sits on this bit, yeah.
and screws into these holes.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So I'm going to do that. If you want to pop it down, you can, and go make tea, because that'll be nice coming into tea.
Cup of or food?
Food.
Okay.
Yeah?
Fajitas.
Yeah, stick it there, and you go make fajitas, because I need to eat. Look, I ain't done it enough if I do it like that. I ain't got no more wood. Whoa. Don't forget, two sides need to be cut a bit longer. That allows for the thickness of the other pieces so the frame fits together properly. At this point, I'd realised I hadn't. Bob on now. Bob on. Bob on. Yes, that is it. That's that. Oh. It's going the wrong way, that don't help. Have got, when I find it, a corner jig. Do I want to start trying to use this at this time of night? How easy is this going to be? Okay, goes in the middle. Oh, my pencil goes in the middle. Oh yes, look at this, right, that goes in there. It goes in, let's have it in that one. This is my corner clamp. That's brilliant. Okay, it's quite cool. I'm impressed with that. I'm going to put another one on just to be safe, I think.
Just to be safe.
It goes on there, like that. Get this. Clamp it up nice and tight. Like that. Now I can do this on my own. So I can have that like that. My pocket hole screws. Just pop them out like that. And there's your corner. That, let's have a look. Oh, absolutely no issues at all. That's made. That is perfect. Come and see. So this is it, guys. This is what I was showing you. I've come in the light so you can see a little bit. This is it. Absolutely brilliant. First time I've used it. So you square, you saw me stick that on the inside of it and how it was used. Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. There we go. Fits on it perfectly. So this is where your aluminium frame would sit on there now. Can you see? Yes. There we go. You got your wooden frame would clamp around it, and then that screws in there. Right, we're going to get that in tomorrow. That's enough for today. See you later. So morning guys, we finished late last night as you saw. We didn't really get in the van until about 1 o'clock I think yesterday, and it took majority of the afternoon to actually get the measurements right. The prep is the hardest part and the longest part. I'm going to dry up the van and when I get set to, first things first, we are going to take the support beam around the back out. I'll take that out using a multi-tool, and then we'll drill our holes in the corners and get cutting that out because we're all good to go. So this is our list for today. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we've made a very precise list so we don't forget anything. So number 1, cut support beam, drill the pilot holes, cut window hole. I don't think I'll ever get used to cutting a hole in the van. I do not like this.
Hi guys, just a quick one from me to say we are really loving making these videos for you and enjoying the whole creative process as well as in the van. We hope you're enjoying them too, and would like to say if you are enjoying it and you want to continue enjoying it, please consider subscribing. We would like to get to 500 subscribers. I know it's only a small amount, but it's massive for us. It means that we can start a community and we can start posting on the community. We'll be able to keep you more up to date. If you're enjoying, please consider subscribing. Give us a like and a thumbs up. Thanks guys.
Getting into this minefield of measuring today. No. The outside line is far there. I mean, that is like an edge of a millimetre notch. Oh, you do it, yeah. Come on, babes.
So we've chosen to do this ourselves, cutting these windows. But anyone who chooses to get somebody else to do it, I completely and utterly understand why they would. It's really nerve-wracking. Oh my god, look at that! Oh my god!
Hey! Right.
Oh, you pillock.
I know, well, I've been here a while, as I keep saying. Come on! Oh. That lass ain't got a rush in her.
No, lass.
Our missus doesn't know how to rush if her life depended on it.
Absolutely not. That's
Are we good?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that'll do.
And then we're going to put a dry fit. We're going to dry fit the window. What we're going to do with that is as well, we're going to tape around the dry fit in case any Sikaflex squidges out at the sides. It keeps it nice and neat. Then we're going to file the hole and rust proof it, sicker the window frame and place the window frame in the hole. Place the wooden frame on the outside whilst holds the outside, and I push that on. Screw the aluminium frame in with Sally still holding the outside, and then we're going to put the fly net and the blind outer on. We've shown you that fly blind out in it, so let's just show you this. This is the outside of the window. Take a look. Blackout blind, fly net, and there you have it. The window, the cover's back on it. You got a lovely blackout blind. Or a fly net, and now a door card will cover all of it. Unlock them, got proper locks on them. Just turn these, give it a push. Yes. Say bye, Sal.
Bye, Sal.
See you later.
See you later.